I ain't too late. Oh no, I pull up, she look at me like she ready to got me at the door. She only fuck with bosses, so I'm already turned on. Bustin' out the own. You know I'm not just anyone. I got a flight shit only we do what we wanna. Like who is that? I need this. But the only question is if I seduce you, babe, will you come take the bait? You gon' do that thing that makes me wanna say.
Got me like, ooh, every time we do it like, ooh, rocking my body like, ooh, baby, let me get mine.
Ooh. She wanna ride me while she smoke weed. Say keep your chains on while you choke me. She told me read my phone now. Yeah, I didn't know. And I know you like her. Tell me beat it up slow. Do you want more? Slow, tell me to go slow. Maybe keep it on the low, 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 low. If I seduce you, babe, will you come take the bait? You gon' do that thing that makes me wanna say.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is what's the tea reading. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you have to do to get comfortable because this is the tea and I'm going to jump in right away and see what's going on. That was the channel message, okay? That's Russ's Seduce. It's a new song. It just came out 2 days ago. So let's see what's going on, okay? The tea message. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. I'm very protected and highly favored. So are my collective. So let's dig in. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. I can't do it without you, so show me a clear collective message. The tea with the tea. This is for all zodiacs. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, the Two of Swords came out in a lot of my readings this morning. Okay, so somebody is making a wrong choice. That's what's hidden. Okay, some kind of self-deception. Now we have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have the Justice card. Okay, Justice. So we have the Justice. What's hidden is that there's a lot of fairness and truth going on. A lot of cause and effects. It's like the law and order effect. Do you know what I mean? The legalities are being balanced out, and people are taking accountability, and people have to be honorable. It's about equality. Justice is being served. Love it. That's what the tea is. Love it. Because we have the Ace of Cups here, okay? And then we have the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have this Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Swords, and then we have this Two of Swords in reverse, okay? So, like I said, I have another deck here, and I'm going to layer over it, okay? So, the Ace of Cups, some kind of creative inspiration going on. In order for you to get some kind of brand new beginning and birth a new life or a new love, it could talk about marriage. It's about companionship within self or another person, okay? It's about emotional health and having your cup overflow. Okay, but you have some kind of relationship. This Hierophant could talk about higher level relationship or commitment, a marriage or something. It could also talk about spirituality. Okay, the Hierophant is not very spiritual; it's more traditional. So it could talk about traditional standards and something. Okay, but you have some kind of relationship here with this Hierophant, some kind of kindred spirit, some kind of something, and this is the T, right? So you have a brand new creative spark in order to go forward with this beautiful cup of love. Like I said, the justice is here, so things are being served out, okay? For this Seven of Swords, this lying, this betrayal, this deceit, this backstabbing, you have to be aware of this deceit, okay? Because there is a lot of betrayals. Somebody was really strategizing how to put these swords into your back. but it caused them to have 8 wands. There is no messages coming in. There is no downloads. There's a lot of delays. People are being held off. A lot of people are being extremely frustrated because of the fact that they're being forced to move, forced to do the work. Now, the Three of Swords. Okay, there's a lot of heartbreak and conflict because of these severed ties when it came to a relationship breakup. Um, but people need to understand that the pain will be followed by healing. You just need to clear the grounds for the new. Okay, with this Three of Swords, you have to heal yourself because the Two of Swords says there's a lot of wrong choices and people had a lot of self-deception because there was a lot of disloyalty and now it's being returned. And now it's causing a lot of conflict and tension because somebody is being discarded. Okay? The bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Coins. Okay, so the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight, okay? But it's in reverse. So whatever you were being extremely slow with and dragging your feet, it has stopped. Why? Because of the fact that you made a wrong choice and you didn't want to heal this heart. Instead, you wanted to lie, backstab, and betray, maybe even cheat, and have some kind of message stop. But there's a cup of love here that's overflowing for somebody or something. And there's coming into some kind of wisdom and insight to really follow the traditions, to bring order to some kind of scholarship or conformity. Okay? And that's when the justice is going to prevail. And what's underneath the justice is the King of Cups. So it's about going forward in what you love and cherish and really understanding that you have to have strength and balance and discipline. It's about being sensitive and having social skills and being a protector and having some kind of training when it comes to knowledge and going forward with that inner wisdom. But you have to take the rest and recuperation with this Four of Swords. Somebody might be sick, or you just need to recover from an illness or a near-death experience. Is what it's saying. But with all this spiritual warfare going on, a lot of us don't seem to understand that we need to die a little to be born. But we need to go in and do a meditation and recover from this conflict because it's time for a timeout. I got the phone call today saying that I don't have to go back to work till maybe the 3rd, which is amazing for me. I get to rest and recuperate and rejuvenate, be with my children. I don't have to rush back to work. And I can actually spend the new year home with you guys, which is awesome. We need that time to rest and recuperate. We can't always be on the go. Okay? Because there's a lot of bad relationships from the past with the Six of Cups that's hidden. Okay, bad memories, feeling left out in place, dwelling too much on the past and stuck in a rut because you're having a memory loss, because you're forgetting about what happened to you as a child. You're not addressing this stuff. We have to go deep. And get that public recognition. Once you really see what's going on and you put the things aside and you put the people aside that aren't helping you to level up, you get this public recognition, this victory, this winning after a significant battle. You see and you achieve your praises and your rewards, and you get the good news that you want because the justice is there. Okay, you just have to stand in your loving, kind energy and really do your own healing. Okay, so Ace of Cups and the Hierophant is the Emperor. Okay, this could be a male, this could be a female. It doesn't matter. It's somebody who's strong, abundant, and in their power. Okay, somebody who is a leader, a natural born leader, and is going to take charge to really bring this loving abundance to his community, because there's a lot of liars here, a lot of people who are codependent and really want to, I'm going to say, clout chasers. Okay, people who, cyberbully and gang stalk people for no reason, only because they themselves are projectors. Okay, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse, so very much a projector. So we have to be careful of these people because they drain us of our energies, and then we're not able to give abundantly to ourselves because we're giving so much to these toxic energy vampires who at the end of the day are still going to have the same opinion of us no matter what. So why do we have to be nice to them? We don't. We're the emperor, okay? We don't. We got choices. We don't have to be nice to these kind of people. We ourselves can be this person to these kind of people who are going to block our blessings, okay? Like the Seven of Swords kind of people, the people who have a lot of options. You know what I mean? But they took those options and they kind of run them into the dirt. They don't look at the things for what they are, and they have no real understanding of what's in those cups. They don't know what they're investing in. They just say, "Oh my God, I got a lot of options." Okay, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate in order to get um, these options, these Seven of Cups. Okay, and that's what caused them to have their wands stop. Whatever delayed messages, traveling plans, whatever. Okay, it stopped only because of the fact that they're conniving. Can you clarify this Seven of Swords, please, Spirit guides? Thank you. Now we have the Judgment again. Okay, so we have Judgment and Justice, main arcanas. This is a big reading yet again because of the third party interferences. Okay, so somebody lying, cheating, right? Of course. The third party interferences, the Three of Cups in reverse come out right away. Lying, cheating, manipulating, and Sungkwait Tizu, archangels, ancestors, higher spirits, whatever you want to believe in, seen it, and is calling judgment, and people are pleading for what they have done because they see that their ships have stopped. All the messages, whatever delays, travels, whatever is stopped. And now they're going to have to go in and do this Three of Swords and heal because of this meanness that people always want to portray onto other people, and they don't want to take their mirror and look. Okay, so this Three of Swords, this heartbreak and conflict, the severed ties, and the Two of Swords making the wrong choice. So this popped out, okay, the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords. It pops out right as I'm reading it, okay? My ancestors always on point and know what's going on, okay? So the Two of Swords, you're trying to balance forces when it comes to this heartbreak, okay? You're at a truce of kind of some kind of stalemate, and you have different choices, but you're blinded, and you're trying to keep the peace and trying to compromise with your heart. And that's why the Two of Swords is here, because you made a wrong choice. Now let's see what's going on. I know there was a second one. So you have the Five of Wands and the Two of the Hangman in the upright. So you have to put down this bickering within a group setting. You're feeling extremely defeated, and it's because now you're looking at things in a different perspective, and you're very much enlightened, but you're stuck in this tree. You don't know how to get out. You don't know how to get out of this heartbreak or this conflict, this severed ties, and you're really trying to put down what you've started, but you don't know how. You're stuck in this Queen of Swords in reverse energy, okay? Look up what the cards mean, so then that way you have a better description of what's going on, okay? I always say to be your own fact checker and never believe the readers and what they say, because sometimes, they might get the information a little bit wrong. If you are your own fact checker, you can understand the bigger picture to the reading, okay? So remember, if these resonate with you, always like, comment, and subscribe to them. In that way other viewers can really get the energy and really, make use of my videos. So that's the tea, okay? Somebody really needs to let go of this mindset, okay? Because the Queen of Swords it's an air sign. It's in reverse. So it's talking about manipulation, okay? Lies and being overly dramatic. But the justice is here. And so is the judgment. Whatever's going on is being taken care of in the ethers. So we don't have to worry about it. We're very much protected. We have this beautiful cup of love from the ancestors, and we have this card falling out. Okay, it's the King of Cups in reverse. So this Queen of Wands could be with a King of Cups in reverse energy. These are the energies that are around you. And as I'm talking about this Emperor and him having this cup of love and wanting to go into some kind of a higher level commitment, but there's a lot of lying, cheating, and backstabbing when it comes to this third party interferences, and that's where the judgment's coming in, because somebody needs to heal their heart, and make way for the new to come in because of some kind of wrong choices from being self-deceptive and having to put down this bickering within a group, because now you're very much enlightened with the hangman. Okay? But you have this King of Swords energy around you, and you could be feeling cold and volatile and immature and overreacting and manipulative. This advice for this person is now is not a time to be jumping to conclusions. Your emotions are totally out of whack and you're acting with immaturity. Take a deep breath and chill out. There could be someone else in your life that needs to hear this message instead. If you're being manipulated by immature behavior of another, take a step back and protect yourself. See how I said we're protected? So we have to use the signs and synchronicities in everyday life just to figure out what's going on, because we have the moon card in reverse. And the moon card talks about some kind of conclusion. What was hidden in the dark is coming to light. Like I said, the ancestors got all this. They've seen what's going on and they're letting it go. Like I said, I don't send back what people send to me. I send it to the ethers and let the universe do what it has to do for the greater good of all. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion, misinformation, fear, and repressed emotions. The advice is any underlying fears and negative energies you've been experiencing are washing away and are beginning to find renewed confidence. Answers that you've been waiting for might be coming to you. The reverse moon may also mean that any secrets you have will be exposed. Okay? So this King of Cups, any secrets are going to be exposed. Okay? Because you have a King of Cups in reverse with the moon and a Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay? And this Queen of Cups in the upright is loving, intuitive, psychic, calm, spiritual, and has a tender heart. This advice for this person is you're feeling sensitive and intuitive, and you've been attuning yourself to emotional needs of others. You're open spiritually and are moved by the tragedies and beauties of life. Never react with impatience or anger. Always allow a kind word for all. Okay? So it's really time to, you know, be one with self. Go to nature. You can't put your feet in the grass 'cause it's kind of cold, but you know what I mean. Um, do what you have to do. Go by the water. It's very therapeutic, and that's why I love my job. I have all the elements around me, and I'm able to help. I love this kind of thing, okay? So we have the hangman in reverse again. The hangman in reverse here, okay? It's about being too egotistic, okay? And an ability to change and fear of sacrifice. You're stalling, but you see you're very enlightened, and your advice is you may feel like you're spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. Maybe you're unwilling to think of a resolution to a problem, or you're having a creative block. Things just ain't going your way and nothing is quite as it should be. And that's because of your bad choice. And you need to heal your heart so you can move forward. Okay? So we have the justice in reverse. So some kind of dishonesty, unfairness, somebody wasn't taking accountability and it caused some kind of really big imbalance. You may be living in denial. Maybe you need to attune for wrongdoings. This is a sign that you need to take action. Don't be so hard on yourself, though. Handle yourself with maturity and move on with your head held high. And wow, you got the justice and the judgment in reverse. Now, these cards came out in the upright in the spread here. Now they're coming out in reverse. This needs to be heard. This needs to be said. So listen up. There's a lot of doubt, self loathing, and criticism, okay? It's studying your growth. The judgment is here. You're turning your back on something that must be done, and it's costing you. You're doubting yourself harshly and perhaps not giving yourself time to reflect with full awareness. Either way, these actions are keeping you from moving forward. We have the Queen of Swords in the upright. This is a good card. Okay? It's about perspective, clearing your mind, complexity, and independence. Okay? This is the complete opposite of this girl or guy. Okay? Remember, it's an energy. Okay? The advice is the Queen of Swords is telling you to make judgments without emotions. Take inventory of all the facts before making decisions and come to an intelligent conclusion. You want to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now. Be independent. Don't lean too heavily on anybody. Okay? Because you have the Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords is also here. So, okay, listen. These are all repeating cards. There's a lot of grief, suffering, heartbreak, sorrow, emotional pain. The advice is it's never too late to hear. It's never too easy to hear at the moment, but grief and heartache can be defined with character building. This suffering or experiences is meant to make you stronger. Rather than focus on the past, focus on what's ahead. Dust yourself off and keep going. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Nine of Wands. So somebody's feeling extremely emotionally depressed, and that's clarification. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, you're exhausted, you're fatigued, you're struggling, you're defensive and extremely paranoid. The advice is that it's been hit after hit, and it's just don't know how much more you can take. The Nine of Wands is telling you to draw back from your internal resources of courage and resilience to get it done before you must, because you must keep going. Even though it seems like all is lost, have faith. You may be feeling defensive or paranoid, but this may be a fear from within rather than true external threat. Okay? So, this is the tea. We reap what we sow. Be careful what you put out there, okay? Now, if it resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to take some messages from my Moonology and my Manifestation Moonology cards and see what the message is for this. What's the tea? Okay, what's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Advice for what's the tea? So the bottom of the deck, it says the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle is approaching. It's just really up to us to really look at what's going on around us, address it, and evaluate and eliminate what doesn't serve us for the next chapter in our soul's growth. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Believe in the impossible. A personal issue reaches resolution, but show the world the real you and work through your fears, because communication is key. Your dreams need a practical plan, and emotions are running high. So you're needing to go wild and detoxify, because luck is on your side. Look at the bigger picture and bring love into the situation, because you need, and lighten up. Forgive and practice gratitude. Okay? So, love, light, respect. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.